If you think this whole thing is just 22 people running for 90 minutes and dramatically falling on grass, you are not completely wrong. There is a lot of running. There is a suspicious amount of falling. Grown men yell at other grown men. Referees get treated like international criminals. Entire families lose peace over a ball that had the audacity to miss by 3 inches. Somewhere between the first whistle and the final heartbreak, something strange happens. The planet changes behavior.
Wait, is the grass in trouble?
Ta madre, what the fuck was that?
I asked if the grass is being cut.
Okay, I don't know who the f you are, but shut up for a second. I'm trying to be cinematic here, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Now, as you probably starting to understand, something strange happens when the ritual begins. Bars become churches, living rooms become courtrooms, streets turn into rivers of flags. Strangers hug like they survived the apocalypse together. And for 90 minutes, humanity pours its childhood, identity, hope, pain, comedy, beauty, and madness into one global ritual. That ritual is called football. The modern version of the obsession was organized in England. In 1863, the Football Association was formed, and the game received something dangerous: common rules. Before that, humans had been kicking things around for centuries. Because, of course, they have. Give a human an object and enough empty space, and within minutes, someone will kick it. Someone else will chase it, and a third person will start arguing about whether it counted.
So, England invented yelling in the rectangles?
No. Humans were yelling long before football. England just gave the yelling a schedule. But 1863 gave the chaos a passport. Once the rules existed, the game could travel without needing a translator. A dock worker could learn it. A schoolboy could carry it. A sailor could bring it to another port and accidentally start a lifelong rivalry. That's how the madness escaped. Not through one grand master plan, but through ordinary people moving through an expanding world. Cities grew, trains connected rivals, ships carried workers, uniforms, habits, and boredom. And yes, boredom in human history is extremely dangerous. It makes people invent games, clubs, and problems for future generations.
And what is boredom?
You again. Boredom. Boredom is when you don't have something to do. It's a feeling. Whatever. Anyway, England gave it the structure. The world gave it soul. In every place it landed, the game changed accent. In South America, it learned poetry. In Europe, it learned systems. In Africa, it learned rhythm and explosion. In Asia, it learned discipline. In the neighborhood, it learned your name. Then, it stopped belonging to one country. Football became a language Earth could speak without subtitles. The reason it spread so fast is almost embarrassing. The game is easy to understand. One ball, two goals, use your feet, protect your side, attack theirs. Try not to panic when the ball arrives near you. A child understands the mission before understanding the rules. A street understands the game before it has lines. The official feel can come together. The feeling arrives first.
Do humans need permission to play football?
No. We don't need permission to play football. You can play it anywhere, anytime. The ball doesn't even need to be perfect. A real one helps. A terrible one works. A battle cap can become training. A bundle of rags can become destiny. Somewhere, right now, a child is using an object that was never designed to be kicked and calling it fun. And yes, absolutely, that is the trap. The game is cheap enough to enter your life quietly, simple enough to feel familiar, and emotionally enough to stay there forever. For some kids, the ball is the first friend that does not ask questions. It waits outside. It lets you be someone else for a while. Faster, braver, cleaner, maybe even free. Kick it once, and the world answers. Kick it enough, and you start believing the answer means something. And then, the small ritual became enormous. The 2022 World Cup final between Argentina and France had close to 1.5 billion people watching around the world. One match. Almost 1.5 billion humans staring at the same drama, negotiating with destiny from sofas, bars, streets, stadium seats, and phones with dying batteries.
Wow! Can 1.5 billion humans fit in one stadium?
No. You're kind of strange, man. 88,000 people, a little bit more than 88,000 people attended the game in the stadium, Lusail Stadium. When Argentina won, Buenos Aires turned into a human ocean. Reports estimated around 5 million people in the streets celebrating the team. 5 million bodies moving toward the same emotion. That kind of number usually belongs to revolutions, disasters, and this historical event. The obsession does not wait 4 years for permission. The Premier League says 1.87 billion people around the world follow it and interact with its content at least weekly. A single league every week. Humanity has built a recurring appointment with emotional damage. Now, the World Cup returns bigger than ever. 48 teams, 104 matches, 3 host countries, and an entire generation of new fans trying to understand why one offside line can ruin dinner. The game escaped the field a long time ago. It now lives in phones, arguments, family chats, airport screens, murals, tattoos, and the face of someone who says, "I'm fine," while clearly being destroyed by a 0-0 draw. At the center of all this, there is the ball. It is small enough for a child to chase, and powerful enough to stop a city. It can sit quietly in the corner of a room, then hit the post in the 93rd minute and change the emotional climate of a country.
So the ball is the boss?
Basically, yes. The smallest boss on earth. Very round, terrible attitude. That cynic little bastard. But we love it. The ball is the sacred object, the tiny planet inside the larger planet. Everyone orbits it. Players, cameras follow it. Fans beg, scream, curse, forgive it, and come back next week to do it again. Then the ritual builds a religion around it. Football has temples, stadiums glowing at night, full of nervous believers. It has chants, thousands of voices turning melody into threat, prayer, comedy, and love letters at the same time. It has saints and kings, names printed as legacy in history, whispered by grandparents and sung in epic songs. It has pilgrimages, people crossing cities, countries, oceans, and credit card limits to stand near a piece of grass where something impossible might happen.
Credit card limits are also part of the ritual?
Unfortunately, yes. Ask any fan who bought a final ticket and then ate noodles for 3 months. But let me continue. Football has sacred clothing. A shirt can be fabric in the store and family history by Sunday. A badge can make a grown adult point to his chest like he personally defended the kingdom. It has heretics too. Mostly referees, sometimes goalkeepers, and occasionally your own striker. After missing from 2 meters, of course. And finally, the most important, it has faith. The dangerous kind. The kind that survives evidence. Every fan has said, I will never believe again. Every fan has believed again by the next match. The game understands something strange about humans. Constant pleasure becomes boring. So, it makes you wait. A match can go 40 minutes with almost nothing happening and still feel like a bomb is being assembled in silence. Suddenly, one pass breaks the shape. One touch opens the door. One shot travels through the air while millions of people briefly forget how to breathe.
So, why do they stop breathing? Is that allowed?
Okay, you don't get dramatic expressions, right? When the goal comes, it feels bigger because it was rare. In basketball, for example, points arrive like punctuation. In football, a goal arrives like prophecy. For 3 seconds, you get heaven. That is the cruel little masterpiece. The game gives humans a safe place to lose control, to scream, to cry, to blame strangers, or sometimes also forgive them, to feel part of something ancient, ridiculous, or alive. It is beautiful because it's simple, addictive because it's unfair, funny because humans take it way too seriously, and somehow taking it seriously make us feel less alone. So if you ever wonder why Earth loses its mind over this game, there it is. It began as a simple ritual, a ball, a rule, a field, a few humans enjoying it. Then the ritual grew teeth. It learned languages. It crossed oceans. It entered families. It became memory, argument, identity, and hope with grass stains. And now, Every week, somewhere on this planet, a child chases a ball and accidentally joins the oldest new feeling in the world. Maybe this time, something impossible will happen.
Can I watch the news now?
Fine, but not more questions during the dramatic parts, please.
What kinds of dramatic?
On Earth? Almost everything.